The opinions and views and thoughts spoken by the host of this podcast are for entertainment purposes only. It is not real. It is not serious. It's all entertainment. No one is revealing, exposing, or telling you anything about themselves. This shit is crazy, bro. God damn, I don't know who did it. Like, somebody always touching something. I don't know why, bro. I promise you, somebody always touching something. People always touching shit that don't need to be touched. Go touch the shit that needs to be touched. Go move and throw some shit away that need to be thrown away. Why is people throwing away shit that does not need to be thrown away? Oh my God, it's like you gotta put a sign on something that says, don't throw me away. Don't touch me. Cause it's like, if you don't, everybody just touching shit. It's like it's no order anymore, dog. This shit is ridiculous, man. And before I start off this pod, I wanna address last pod. There was many different things being tossed around, said about the politics. I usually don't really get into my politics and what I believe in, but I'm gonna say this, and on a serious note, this is no entertainment, no nothing. This is real life seriousness. Go do your research, please, on the Republicans and on the Democratic Party. Go do your research on Trump. Go do your research on Kamala. Go look at what are the things they're presenting. See if you agree with some of them. See if you don't. Don't just let them pander to y'all through these rallies and all these people, these social media influencers, rappers, actors that they getting and having them at these rallies and all this shit. Go do some research for yourself and formulate your own opinion and your own judgment based off that alone. That's all I want to say to y'all, and I had to get that out the way. And with that being said, y'all already know who I am. I'm your host, the most humble, gracious. I'm probably finna stop being this real humble real soon. No bullshit. But I'm gonna be humble for a couple more episodes.
Hot. Oh my God.
I'm the most humble, gracious host there is, known from the Midwest to the South, to the North, to the East, to the West. I'm your host, Notorious Lotto, a.k.a. Lotto Bean, taking 10-9 shots like I'm Kobe Bean. And y'all already know who I got here with me, the best audio engineer there is and producer, Zay on the motherfucking track.
Yes, sir.
What's going on, my boy? How things going? How you feeling today on this lovely, what's this, Saturday morning?
Yeah, I'm good. I was up early. Feeling good, man. Fried.
What time is, what is this? Episode
62.
Yeah. Yep, episode 62. Yeah, it's a lot going on, man. It's a lot going on. Out the gate, you already know how we get here on Things They Won't Say. Episode 62. We gonna jump right into things. It's been a lot going on in the industry, even though it's been somewhat dry. The summer ain't been what is, it's not been one of the, I wouldn't say it's been 2016 summer. It's been real dry and things of that nature as far as news and shit like that. But who, in your opinion, who you think canceling the shows in Toronto? And I'm saying that, and I asked that question because 2 TDE artists have now got their shows canceled in Toronto. Schoolboy Q show just recently got canceled first. Then it was another artist by the name of Sir. He signed to TDE. He went on Twitter and somebody said, "Sir, you probably they said to him after Schoolboy Q show was canceled, they added him like, "Sir, you probably next. You should be on the lookout." He went on to say, "I don't got nothing to do with that. I don't know nothing about none of that." A week or so later, his show was canceled. So like a lot of people are leaving it to speculation that it's Drake and his camp canceling the shows. TDE artists, OVO.
They got motive.
They do. They do. I did, if I'm not mistaken, I see they put out a statement saying basically they were canceling the shows just because of anything that might happen that's out of their hands. Basically, because they claim the Rick Ross situation was never their doing.
Yeah.
They claim that was just off the strength of motherfuckers from Canada. So they basically trying to say they trying to prevent anything like that to happen again. What's your thoughts on that? How you feel about that?
I feel like that's exactly what it is. It's Drake versus America. They ain't letting them niggas come over there and perform, them TDE niggas. But they trying to be politically correct about it when they get asked about it. But everybody know it's them. Mm-hmm. It's them.
It's definitely them. So if it was you, would you do the same thing? You wouldn't let them niggas perform? You was canceling nigga shows?
Nah, I really
Your ops
wouldn't
or whatever?
care. Nah,
You was letting them slide?
yeah, I wouldn't care.
I was. I mean, Drake owns some of that
canceling?
venue. Nah, they could slide. Slide. And I'm putting out the statement. Anybody touch them, I'm touching you. Back again, since everybody want to be touching shit, I'm finna touch everything. I'm not playing. Like, I'm finna be like Justin, what? Fuck Jay Prince, you gonna think I'm Justin Timberlake? No, that's Omarion who made Touch. My bad. I think that's Omarion. Yeah, it's been a lot of things going on in Toronto. Like, no bullshit. Then you got Tory Lanez. It's been a lot of things going on with Tory Lanez. I don't know if you heard it. I don't know if it's legit because
Nah, I heard the first one. I think he dropped 2.
He did drop 2, and I'm asking from your perspective, do you think it's possible to make something that clear from jail?
Yeah.
Because did you hear how it sounded like he was still at the crib, dog?
Didn't Lil Wayne do something from jail when he was at Rikers?
He did.
And that was clear. You can't tell.
You right.
You can't tell.
Somebody on Twitter said Tory Lanez in jail acting like he recorded from jail and he just throwing throwaways away. I don't know how you feel about that. Is that
that's possible, but
okay.
I don't know. I'm rocking with it, man.
I fuck with the song. I ain't gonna lie. The song he dropped, it was a little bop. Yeah. It had a little 4, 5, 1, yeah. They had the little. It had the little melody, and I'm like, okay. He sound like this from jail. Shit, you need to drop a whole project if that's the case. Shit, don't fuck around and don't play with them boys. But even along with that, with Tory Lanez dropping its singles and stuff from jail, I think it's the driver that night with the Meg Thee Stallion shooting and the Tory Lanez and all that.
Yeah.
I think he just came and finally gave his statement, and I didn't look into details, but I'm assuming from what I've seen on the net and from what's been going around, he basically said he never seen Tory with the gun. I think he said he seen the girl with the gun, and Tory was basically there to prevent it all.
See?
Joe Budden went on his podcast, went down the rabbit hole of saying that it really was just the higher ups was using Tory, and they just used Meg Thee Stallion as a puppet for this. The higher ups really had something against Tory. I don't want to get all in deep into that, but some of y'all believe into that, some of y'all don't. Hey, possibly, because I mean, if that's coming back and people were saying from the beginning Tory didn't do it. I don't really know, because some of this shit, I'm telling y'all now, I really don't give a fuck about. So I don't really do the massive research that I need to do on those topics. But yeah, if he gonna keep making music like that, hey, be my guest. Hey, let him call home much as he need to call and talk to whoever the fuck he need to talk to so he can keep dropping them hits.
Going crazy.
I'm telling you that now. What else happened? What else just happened? Let me see. What is that? You got. I think this is crazy, and I think Lil Baby need to attend to his son. But let's listen to this audio of Lil Baby's son with his mother.
Was wrong. I made sure they handle it, and now this the second person that's told me their order was wrong. We got a problem. What the name this might be a little too much, but
sometimes I feel like they just be watching that phone because I be looking at every single move that people be doing.
I feel like that too.
I be looking at every single move them be doing. That's the only reason I come here.
And they be on their phones.
Yeah, that's the only reason I come here. Like, I need to tell my mom, if you're the boss, I'm gonna be the boss to see things.
I know. So, do you feel like we should just fire everybody, or you think that I should have a meeting with them?
I just think you should have a meeting with them, and then just let them think you can fire them, and then yeah. Yeah, Lord, you gotta stop saying that though. Why?
Because you be trying to talk like me. You can't talk like me.
And then she even said,
I say yay. You don't say yay.
Then she said, you even be trying to talk like me to to, like I say, 30 minutes later to drop a video saying this.
Hello? My son is with his dad very often, and if he's not with his dad, he's with my mom, his grandmother, who has nothing but sons. He has a lot of men in his life, so please.
Listen,
I don't know.
Please.
I don't even gotta play the rest of that shit. I'm telling you right now. You heard his little ass. You heard his little ass, and y'all seen him when he said lemonade. Y'all seen him. Hey, and it's a lot of people gonna say, that's a kid, that's a child.
Yep.
Y'all is crazy for saying this about a child. Listen, let me tell you something. The way he was just talking, in 4 years, he's gonna be zesty. Ain't nothing wrong with it. It's nothing against them peoples. But I'm just saying, it wouldn't be me. Ain't no way in hell. She said at the end of the first video, she said, you gotta stop that. You can't be trying to talk like me. He held the like, the the yes, it was just too, you sound like, man, you acting like your mama. You acting like a bitch. Man, you can't be doing that. Like, nigga need to get him in some pads. Nigga need to get him a football. Little baby doing school drives, need to grab him, take him with him. I say 6 to, really longer than that, but at minimum 6 to 12 months with Pops getting roughed up, because the first 6 months he ain't gonna like it. He gonna be crying. He gonna be wanting to call his mama.
Yeah, trying to
go home.
Yeah.
First 6 months he ain't gonna like it. After that, you feel me? After that 6 months, he gonna be cool with getting tossed around by Unc them. He might even be shooting dice in 6 months. Being real, he gonna be 4PF.
He gonna be with King now.
Little baby
RT.
other son, them ain't they active. Little folks with his mama too much. Me, I ain't going for it. I ain't having it. This is not what's happening. This is not what's happening. Yeah, it wouldn't be me. I'm telling you. You got to be active. You got to be present, because stuff like that. Even with you being a rapper, there's no excuse for it. Because, hey, me, if I was him, little baby, I was an artist, my son would have been right on the road with me. He would have had to been. I'd have had to have a nanny in the trailer. I mean, in the Sprinter or whatever we riding in, just so they can look out while I'm not, you feel me, while I'm rapping and shit. But son would have been with me everywhere we was going. Mm-hmm. You crazy. He borderline, man. I ain't gonna do too much on him because he a kid. But that's a prime example of why fathers are needed in the households across America and just in general, period, in the black community. Because, man, it makes my head hurt, because it's all done by design. They took the black men out of the household years ago to leave these single mothers to raise y'all kids, raise these young boys, and y'all wonder why everybody's sassy now. Mm-hmm. All y'all say these young niggas sassy, these new men sassy, they don't want to be men, this and that, because it was done by design. It was done by design. Got these young niggas raised by women, taking on women traits, female traits, characteristics, being bitches and shit. Then now the women being tough, independent men. This shit all fucked up. The game fucked up. It's all done by design. It is crazy. But me, I'd have been an active father. He needs to go regulate that. Fuck them albums, fuck them songs, all that, little baby. Go talk to Jada Waiter and that little boy. Now, moving forward, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with Lil Yachty.
Big clothes.
Them big ass jeans. I never was a fan of big jeans, even when the shit was big. I
hate that shit, like, man.
Even when the shit was in style, I never wanted big clothes. Fuck. When niggas was walking around here, for those that don't know, yes, I was around the era where shit was big still. I was a young nigga. I seen it.
Yeah, big FUBU.
Why the fuck was niggas wanting 5XTs? I don't know.
Tall tees out of what? Foot Locker or Champs?
Champs, they was in there. It's a regular tee, then it's a tall tee.
Yep. They was getting a tall tee, long shirt ass.
Bootcut jeans. Why? I never in my life wanted a bootcut pair of
Then they taking the jeans Increasing them. Creasing them. Deep crease.
Starching them hoes down to the gristle. Dog, it never made sense to me. But I say all that to say in all, I don't know what's wrong with Lil Yachty. Lil Yachty went on the internet to say people from the Bronx and just New York as a whole can't dress. He went on to say Atlanta is like very like pretty much the trendsetters of this fashion shit. They pretty much started a lot of fashion shit. And that's where he lost me at.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because
New York what got drip.
Shout out Twin. Shout out Twin. But fuck all that. Atlanta is Black Hollywood. It's a great place to be. I've had a great time there when I was there. But I swear I've never seen no fucking Atlanta trends that spread worldwide, or that's just, I don't know no Atlanta trends that's fashionable. I just don't. Now, speaking on the Bronx is probably one of the most roughest boroughs there is out there in New York. So I could see him saying some niggas out there is dirty. But with that even being said, it's dirty niggas everywhere. When we talk about New York is one of the top tier fashion places, period. If you ain't coming from overseas, New York is the, man. Them niggas will spend they last on some fucking purple jeans or Balmain jeans before they buy some rent. Are you stupid? That's where even the idea of pieces comes from. I'm talking at least far as in the United States. Like, don't get me wrong, the overseas is a whole different ball game. I'm talking about the U.S. Niggas was still going. I know for a fact niggas in Atlanta was still going to get shit off the mannequin. Niggas in Atlanta don't even got better drip than the Midwest. Mm-hmm. And we been stopped buying mannequin drip years ago. Niggas in New York, they turned the work boot into a fucking fashion statement. Niggas turned the Tim, the 6-inch butter, into a fucking staple. That's a work job. You could lace up some Timbs right now and go do anything with concrete right now. Nigga, you could move some shit right now, like for real. Like dead ass.
You can go build a house.
Like
nigga.
for real, dead ass. Like, you know, if say you work in a warehouse, they say you need some steel toes. You don't have any steel toes, I promise you. You bring those Timbs in, they gonna think them some steel toes and you gonna be able to slide. Until they catch wind that they not the, you feel me?
Yeah, they gonna be looking like those regular Timbers.
It's gonna take a second, but until they catch wind, and I say all that to say, like, dog, even how Yachty dressed now with the big jeans, with the rugby polo, that's 08, 07 is fucking New York.
Yeah, all the Echo and all that New York.
That T.I.
South
top back
Pole
era ass
shit.
Like, come on, dog. I see what you're trying to do, and I respect the nostalgia, and I love nostalgia. Like, I don't care what nobody say. I go get me an LRG shirt or something. I wanted
big ass pants.
I wanted an LRG shirt when they did the collab with dude who what he say? I ain't fresh. Yeah, I wanted his shirt. I would have sported that. So I can see you doing the nostalgia. Like, you feel me? I can see that kid. But for you to just say New York niggas don't got no drip, bro, that's wild. That's wild. Coming from a place where niggas called niggas twin. I never in my life thought to just say twin to the next man. Like, why? I don't know. It's okay for y'all who do it. I don't want to get canceled. I'm not nobody to judge. I don't have the right to judge nobody. Y'all call niggas twin all you want. All right, what up? What up, twin? I got you. But that is no. Y'all niggas is crazy, man. Cartoon Network, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's shutting down. I think it's coming to an end of Cartoon Network. So I recently seen on Facebook, it was a post that said best 5 Cartoon Network shows of all time. I'm going to give you the 5 in order from 1 to 5. And you just, We could talk about what you think, if this is accurate, if this isn't. It's something I already don't believe needs to be on here. But number 1, the Powerpuff Girls. 2, Adventure Time. 3, Samurai Jack. 4, Dexter's Laboratory. And 5, Courage the Cowardly Dog.
No.
That's not a bad list. Cause they saying top 5 shows of all time.
Where
This is like,
where's Kids Next Door? Where's Ed, and Eddie? Did they say Billy and Mandy?
No.
Where's that?
okay, see, you are naming good shows, but
Why is Adventure Time on there instead of a couple of them shows?
because I see what you're saying, but like Powerpuff Girls and Dexter. Okay, no, those shows you talking about came out a little after that, so that was like that second era. But would you say those shows like? Though I'm not saying those not good shows. Those are great shows, but did they carry Cartoon Network?
Yes. Even niggas who rap, they rap about Ed, and Eddie.
No bullshit. Those are culture standpoints, culture favorites. Like this show I'm about to name, I don't really like this show, but when I think of like one of their best shows all time, this has to be one of their best shows all time. The show with the imaginary people.
Foster's Home for
Yeah,
Imaginary
that
Friends.
gotta
Bro,
be
exactly.
That's a show that carried the network. Like you could turn the Cartoon Network, you was seeing that blue blob anytime.
Yeah, that tall nigga.
You was seeing them imaginary friends
That's what I'm
at
saying.
any time. Like
folks, nobody was watching Adventure Time.
but Adventure Time is one of those more newer shows
Yeah, it's the newer
that's that
shit, but
that's that
everybody
for that
know
new era.
Kids Next Door.
No, you right. Our generation do, but the newer kids, like how you just said, Adventure Time. Those newer kids don't know no Kids Next Door or no, unless somebody from our older era came around and was like, "Hey, put this on." Like I just seen
Is Teen Titans on that list?
Nah, because like those shows you naming are great shows, but when you talking about all time, that they just gotta make them a lot of money. And I can only for sure Powerpuff Girls and Dexter, I can really see that because them came out in the 90s and I was still watching them in like 05. They was running the shit out them episodes.
Man.
They was running,
Samurai Jack?
that's on there at 3.
Johnny Bravo?
Yeah, Johnny Bravo, man. Courage had to be on there though. Courage was definitely, yeah. I mean, I feel you though. Adventure Time, I wouldn't put that second, but like, damn, that's tough.
I'm trying to see.
Top 5 shows all time. That's just
some more
tough.
shows.
That's just tough as it. That's tough as hell. Like, period. Top 5 shows all time. Cartoon Network and like you naming them shows. They didn't put out a lot of shows like, but to reach all time.
Cow and Chicken.
Yeah. That's a nice show too. To reach all time.
The Looney Tunes had a show.
Mm-hmm. To reach all time heights though, you gotta be bringing in crazy numbers, dog. You gotta be bringing in them things, them numbers. And I'm just even thinking about sales.
Scooby-Doo.
There you go. Scooby-Doo, definitely. Scooby-Doo.
Mystery Incorporated.
Scooby-Doo, to be honest, should be number 1 off the fact that they made so many variations of one show on one network. Scooby-Doo been running since the
you remember
early 90s.
You remember Totally Spies?
Yes, nigga. Nigga, that's something I would watch and I wouldn't tell nobody I was watching, nigga.
Total Drama Island.
Nigga, that's like Fear Factor.
Yeah, like some Survivor.
But yeah,
type
like
shit,
some Survivor shit, but a mix of like Flavor of Love in there or like I Love Money.
Ben 10.
Ben 10 could be one. Listen, no bullshit. I seen Ben 10 and I watched Ben 10 go through like 5 different stages. I watched them sell so much merchandise. Ben 10 probably could be in their top 5 shows all time. No bullshit. Like that's for real, for real. That's real talk. Like
that's what I'm saying, man. It's hella. It's hella.
Yeah, it is some show. It is a lot of shows they done put out. I ain't gonna lie. They had it for a second. They really had it. It's fucked up that it's like that. That's what's going on with Cartoon Network and these. I mean, but I guess TV is not what it used to be. Nobody really even. I don't even know if kids watching TV. I doubt they are. Kids, a lot of kids are just on YouTube. Really, if I'm being honest, YouTubing it out, thugging it out. You know how that goes. In your opinion, let's see if I can find an audio real quick. I don't know if I can. I don't think I have it. Cause she did say some wild shit. Huh? Let's see. Do I have it? Do I
Nigga, I'm tweaking.
What?
Static Shock.
Static Shock. Static Shock.
That's one of the, man.
It's one of my favorite shows of all time.
Yeah, Justice League. Bro, Cartoon Network has some classics, man.
I can't find. Oh, here it goes, right here. DreamDoll says she wants her natural body back. And I'm asking, is BBL done? Here comes the audio of DreamDoll saying that.
I was working at a cup called.
What made you want to get surgery in the first place?
I was working at a club called Starless. When I was working in that environment, it was like it kind of made me want to do it. And then
you felt the pressure?
Yeah, but it's like I went and got surgery, and I'm like want to transition back to my natural body. Like,
oh, what now?
Yeah.
Do you feel like it's going out of fashion?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So how would you go back then?
Well, I did a butt reduction.
Let me tell y'all something. Y'all crazy as hell. Y'all going under these knives, offer different procedures for y'all bodies and this and that. That y'all just crazy. That's like me trying to go get surgery because I want a bigger dick or I want to be bigger. That's idiotic. It's stupid.
Want some muscles.
Like
I'm finna go get a 6-pack tomorrow.
That's goofy as hell. You lame as hell for real, for real. And for them to say, for her to even say, BBLs is going out of style. That's insane. Because y'all, not just her, but numerous of women across the world that went and got these surgeries done. To fail to realize that niggas don't really give a fuck. Niggas a fuck, but niggas don't, man. Nigga, somebody natural, slim, decent, pretty face come in, she probably gonna outbeat that BBL every time. You thick, but don't nobody give a fuck about that. You being thick don't pay the bills. Okay? And on the 1st and the 15th, bills are due. At some point, ass isn't enough. BBLs, them shits is trash. Don't get me wrong.
People want the real deal, man. The real feel. Yeah, man. Hey.
I cut up.
I just think natural is better.
Natural is better.
When you get older, though, what's gonna happen?
What's gonna happen when you have a baby with this girl that's been cosmetically modified, and you didn't realize she was all sloppy and all this and that before you didn't you didn't have baby. Your daughter don't look, or your son don't look nothing like her. Mm-hmm. This shit is ridiculous. You meeting representatives literally now, for real, for real. You don't even know these people. BBL's done. Like, come on, man. The game, this shit is all watered down. It's watered down for real. When they starting to say that, and then it's like, shit, they never listen to men anyways. Women would say, oh, because niggas always liking the thick hoes pictures, this is what they want, this, and that.
And be natural, though.
That too, but just because a nigga liking some pictures of somebody thick don't mean that nigga would be willing to deal with her, tolerate her.
Basically, the internet
constructed all that.
Yeah, the internet kind of made the world just, I don't know.
It got these people heads fucked up. Everybody listening to the internet instead of the real world people. Right now, we could go ask 100 niggas what would they prefer to, like, as their girl, a girl that's naturally thick, pretty, or a girl that's cosmetically done, BBL. Niggas is gonna say, I would want the natural, pretty, thick girl anytime. Just natural, always. You could ask a nigga what type of hair you want from a bitch. He probably gonna say, if you got some long hair, your hair healthy, a nigga done seen your hair, And it's straight looking. It's nice when it's you not done. Nigga gonna tell you every time, yeah, I like you with your natural hair better.
Yeah, don't go get no weave and none of
Every
that.
time. But you know what? Bitches just go do the exact opposite of what any nigga tell them to do. I don't know why. Bitches don't like being told what to do. Excuse me for calling y'all bitches. I don't know all your names. If you want me to address you by your name, leave it in the comments. If not, once again, back to what I'm saying. The bitches just don't know what to do. They do the opposite. You can tell a motherfucker, don't touch that water. She gonna knock it down. Niggas the same way. Niggas is crazy too. In other words, if y'all haven't seen it, y'all should have seen it. The Olympics have been going on.
I ain't been watching none of the Olympics.
I haven't really been watching either. But what I can say I tuned into was Simone Biles. I'm not that big into gymnastics or things like that. But after seeing Simone Biles do what she do, dog, she's probably 4'5", maybe 4'8" at the most. I watched this young lady jump on a balance beam, do multiple backflips, flips, front slides. She spent on the balance beam 360 clockwise, fast as fuck. Damn. I think I seen her. They said her top height was like 12 feet in the air. All I know is this young lady is the GOAT. The greatest gymnastics person, athlete there is ever to live. To be honest, the shit should be named Simone Biles. Cause that's how cold she is, dog. If y'all haven't seen that shit, go on YouTube, search Simone Biles, and look at the highlights, dog. I'm trying to tell y'all, I've never thought this shit was possible. Like somebody can jump that high off the just
That's off the training and just dedication.
I watched her do one flip and then she like had so much hang time she did another two or three flips with the one flip.
And that's what I be telling people, like, you gonna start somewhere, because one day she was just, I want to do gymnastics.
One day she was a little shorty.
She just giving it a try. Probably wasn't nothing at first, but over the years kept going, getting better. She at the Olympics, killing their ass. Like, man,
they took home gold. They took home everything that they needed to take home. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm an advocate of, I don't usually think I'm gonna have daughters. I usually say I'm gonna have boys. But
yeah, you gonna shoot out some
But
girls.
if I have a girl, I promise you my daughter will be doing gymnastics now. Just off of that alone. I'm talking the flips, the strength she had,
either that or diving, swimming,
the flexibility, just the posture, the stability, the balance, all that was just crazy. Like on some athletic and just on being an athlete, because I do love sports. Former Super Bowl champion here speaking, but that shit is just remarkable. Shouts out to Simone Biles, man, and them and all them other ladies taking home gold for the USA and doing their thing. That is crazy. Like I said, if y'all haven't seen her highlights, just search USA, Simone Biles USA, and please watch those. Those are crazy. Before we get out of here, we got to talk about something that recently just released. Marvel just recently dropped Deadpool and Wolverine, and I am not the biggest fan of Deadpool movies. I'm not. I don't really like all the extra cussing and the weak satire comedy like that. I don't really care for it. But what I can say, I went into Deadpool number 3, open arms, open-minded. Deadpool and Wolverine. We gonna see Hugh Jackman back in the yellow and blue suit, OG X-Men suit. What I can say is the movie did not disappoint.
You seen it?
Yes.
I gotta go see it.
I seen it.
I might go see it today, because I ain't gonna lie, I seen this interview earlier with my boy Wesley Snipes. I'm like, this dude in the movie,
I'm not gonna spoil it for you.
it's spoiled. It's on the end. He said it. He got the call. He did it.
All I can say is the movie is tough. When they said it was tough, and I don't even remember who said it was tough. All I know is I went on my source, my site. I checked and seen if it was on there. It was on there in Cam. I pressed play. Let me see how this Cam version of this movie looked. It wasn't Cam. It was Cam, but it was like I was right at the movies.
Hey, that's why I
watched
That's
it.
why I ain't watched Long Legs. That shit said Cam. I ain't even play that.
No,
shit.
yeah, but sometimes I'm
man.
telling you, dog. I clicked it because I wanted to see how cammy it was gonna be. Like, was it gonna have a Japanese subtitle on there?
Like,
Was it gonna be HD? Was the audio gonna be shaky? No, I watched that whole thing in Cam on the site, but it was HD Cam though. When I tell you, I seen Gambit, I seen Wesley as Blade, Elektra. There's so much going on in the movie. All I can say is, like I said, I don't like the Deadpool movies. I don't like him. But I like Deadpool as like if he was a cameo character. Like if you bringing him in just another movie, him coming in, talk some shit real quick. I don't need to hear him talking as much shit as he do. But this third movie, like I said, I really enjoyed it. I really liked it. Like I really did. That was just like, that was a well put together movie. Just the process. Even once again, the cameos was big. Even seeing Hugh Jackman back just as X-Men in that, with that Wolverine old classic suit on was crazy. Like they really did their thing. They saying the movie already made over half a Billy.
Damn, 500.
Then I mean, like right after that, not too long after that, they announced Tony Stark is gonna be Doom in the next new Avenger movies.
Yeah,
it's a lot going on with that. People are in an uproar. They don't know how to feel about it.
They should have got somebody else, like, cause I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna be kind of weird. Like that is Iron Man, so it's like you see him, it's like he's somebody else. It's like, what if one day they want to mix Iron Man and Doom in the same Avenger type shit? Ain't that it? Doomsday? Avenger Doomsday?
No, that's gonna be the movie, but they done killed Iron Man off. So I mean, you can always bring him back as a variant. I see what you're saying, but the only thing I can say to it is Robert Downey Jr. is a good actor, and I believe
get that check. That's all.
What and Marvel panicked. They last couple movies, bro, been trash for real, for real. Like this Deadpool and Wolverine, this just did good, but when you think about their last movies, their last real good movies haven't been since Endgame. They just went back to what they know. They went and got the Endgame directors and producers. They went and got Tony Stark. I mean, Robert Downey Jr., the man who helped make all the movies and build the franchise. They went back and went and got their starting formula to try to make something happen of it. I'm not mad at it. I'm all for it. I'm not mad at it at all. Recently, the Lakers not the Lakers, but the Kobe Bryant family just revealed the Kobe Bryant and Gigi statue that will be revealed or later placed in front of the Staples Center, or what is it called, the Crypto Arena.
Yeah.
Shout out my boy Bean, man. You know, the only person I ever liked or even gave that type of acknowledgement to in the industry, or I would even say just admired, man. Shout out Bean. Shout out Gigi, man. Rest in peace, y'all, man. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta go to LA now just so I gotta go back to LA to take a picture by that statue and by your single statue and by the one with Gigi and you. Like, that shit is crazy, bro. It's still fucked up that even happened to my nigga. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't cry about nobody in the industry, but I remember where I was that day. Shout out E, man. I was with E. We was at her crib. My ex at the time. Man, we came in. She said Kobe died. I said never. I searched it on my mama. Google said date, born, boom, died, deceased, this date. What? Nigga, I watched Kobe highlights the rest of that day. Nigga, I cried. I swear to God, every time I watched him. I watched that nigga win them five. That day, I went through all 5 Lakers championships Kobe won, nigga. All 5.
I remember I was working at Wells Fargo at that time.
Cried for.
They ain't never had a TV on ever the whole couple years I was there. That day though, when they was just playing him all day, they had that on.
I cried. I couldn't deal with it. I ain't gonna lie. It fucked my head up because it was like, hold on, I just seen him at Bronx. I'm not gonna get all into that, bro. It fucked my head up, bro. It just really did. It really did, man. It really did. Last but not least, I want to leave this to y'all. Listen to Theo Von.
They're telling me
A lot of American media is.
if you say that, that would be anti-Semitic. So I'm not gonna go there. All right?
Oh, is that anti-Semitic?
They're telling me everything that I say now is
I didn't
anti-Semitic.
know that.
But I'm saying that even the Jewish people in Israel telling you these are lies.
Well, my Jewish friends who. They say that the media is mostly run by Jewish folks. I don't think that's.
It is.
They told me that.
It is. All of the corporates, all of the CEOs, but that's a different. But I don't want to go into their intention. I'm just giving you a case that it
But
didn't
we
have.
can't say that though.
Well, according to a bill that was passed by the Congress 2 months ago, there is now an anti-Semitic bill that any criticism to Israel will be counted as anti-Semitic. Any criticism to Jewish people who might have a dual loyalty to Israel and America, if you attack them, that will be called anti-Semitic. If you talk about AIPAC controlling the elections and giving money, that's anti-Semitic. And it's like, wait a minute, that's against the First Amendment of the United States.
Exactly.
Because I have grown up seeing people shitting on everything. On the American president, on religion, on Jesus Christ,
gays,
on
whites, blacks,
Jesus, whites, Muslims.
Jesus,
but when
Santa.
but suddenly when you talk about Israel, which is a foreign country that we give aid,
If that ain't telling y'all something, if that ain't telling y'all, it's a lot of shit going on, just in the world, and people, it's higher powers to everything, and that's something. And don't ever get confused by the people that's within the game playing the game. They saying and giving you some game because you not in the game and you ain't gonna believe, but that's why they trying to give you the game. I know I might have confused you saying game a lot right there, but trust me, somebody like Theo Von, y'all might not be hip to Theo Von. Theo Von is one of the biggest podcasters in a different community, in the Caucasian community. That's my guy, Theo Von. You heard what he just said. He said my Jewish friends said that they run the media. And the guy who's doing the interview, you can see how hesitant he was to even want to go into this topic. I'm going to leave y'all with that. I always tell y'all, continue to support the podcast, man. Continue to like, subscribe, comment on all the videos, all the shorts. Continue to follow and like all the content on the Instagram, and you will see us again next week for episode 62. And like I said, more people coming on the pod, more interviews coming up, upgrading everything, production, setup, all that. Just keep supporting the podcast and keep growing with us, and we out of here.